Welcome to learn about 4 fundamental psychological principles of human behavior and how they apply to our daily lives. In this video, we will answer to 4 questions with real-life examples. Number 1. Environment. People's behavior is largely a product and influenced by its immediate environment. Let's say you're on your lunch break, and your choices are limited to these fast food joints and a convenience store filled with processed snacks and sugary beverages. The healthier options are scarce or non-existent. In this environment, the convenience and accessibility of these unhealthy food options can heavily influence your decision. The immediate gratification of a quick meal might outweigh your long-term health concerns. So, it's not merely about personal willpower or individual choices. The environment, with its abundance of tempting but unhealthy options, can significantly impact your behavior. You might find yourself more likely to opt for that fast food meal when surrounded by these establishments. It's important to recognize that our environment plays a crucial role in shaping our behavior. Understanding this influence can help us make more informed choices and advocate for healthier surroundings. Number 2. Consequences. One of the fundamental principles of human behavior is that it's strengthened or weakened by its consequences. This means that how we react to situations often depends on what happens as a result of our actions. Take, for example, a child cleaning their room. When a parent notices and praises their effort, it can have a profound impact on the child's behavior. Similarly, if the child is rewarded for their hard work, such as with a small treat or additional playtime, it reinforces the idea that cleaning their room leads to positive outcomes. Now, here's the fascinating part. When the child experiences these positive consequences, they become more likely to repeat the behavior. In this case, cleaning their room becomes a habit or routine. Over time, the child may clean their room without the need for external rewards or praise. This behavior has been strengthened by the positive consequences it consistently produces. This principle is not limited to children. It applies to people of all ages. We're more likely to engage in behaviors that result in positive outcomes, whether it's in our personal lives, at work, or in our relationships. Understanding this principle allows us to shape our own behavior and influence the behavior of others. By recognizing the power of consequences, we can encourage positive actions and reinforce behaviors that lead to desirable outcomes. In the end, our behavior is a dynamic interplay between our actions and the consequences they bring. Harnessing this principle can lead to positive changes in our lives. Number 3. Liking. Liking is a powerful psychological principle that shapes our interactions and decisions. It's the idea that we tend to be more receptive to those we like or find attractive. Consider a job interview, a significant life event where the principle of liking often comes into play. When you walk into that interview room, you're not just there to showcase your skills and qualifications, you're also forming an impression, and so is the interviewer. Now, let's say you feel an instant connection with the interviewer. You share a few laughs, find common interests, and feel a sense of rapport. In this scenario, liking is at play. Research has shown that people are more inclined to accept a job offer when they have a positive interaction with the interviewer. It's as if the likability factor influences their decision. This phenomenon extends beyond job interviews. We're naturally drawn to people we like or with whom we have a good rapport. In social situations, we're more likely to accept invitations, collaborate, and build relationships with those we find likable. So why does this happen? It's because liking creates a sense of trust and comfort. When we like someone, we assume they have our best interests at heart. We're more open to their suggestions and more likely to cooperate. To navigate this aspect of human behavior effectively, it's crucial to be aware of the role liking plays in our choices. We should strive to make decisions that balance likability with rational evaluation. In essence, the principle of liking highlights the social and emotional aspects of decision-making. It reminds us that our connections and interpersonal skills can profoundly impact the choices we make. Number 4. Consensus. Often referred to as the bandwagon effect, is a fascinating psychological principle. It suggests that people tend to be influenced by the behavior of their peers, especially when they're uncertain about what to do. Imagine you're planning a vacation and you're presented with several enticing destinations. However, you're unsure which one to choose. Now, if your friends enthusiastically recommend a particular vacation spot, sharing their amazing experiences and stories, it's likely to sway your decision. In this scenario, consensus is at play. Your friends' approval and shared adventures create a sense of reassurance and social validation. You decide to visit the recommended destination because you don't want to miss out on what seems to be an unforgettable experience. Consensus isn't limited to vacation choices. It influences various aspects of our lives, from the gadgets we purchase to the hobbies we pick up, and even the political views we hold. This psychological principle is especially powerful when we're uncertain or when we seek a sense of belonging. We want to align our choices with what others are doing, believing it's the right decision. However, it's important to remember that consensus isn't always a reliable indicator of the best choice. Peer influence can sometimes lead us to follow trends or make decisions that may not align with our individual preferences. To make well-informed decisions, it's valuable to balance consensus with your own judgment and preferences. Take into account your unique interests and desires. In conclusion, consensus is a fascinating aspect of human behavior that highlights our social nature and the influence of our peers. It's a reminder that our choices are often shaped by the experiences and opinions of those around us. So, next time you're making a decision, consider the role of consensus. Be open to influence, but also trust your own judgment. It's the perfect blend of collective wisdom and personal choice. Thanks for watching, and remember to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the fascinating world of psychology. Until next time, make thoughtful choices and stay curious.